All right. What's going on? SFDriver here, back for another episode. And you know what? This is my first ever YouTube Live for this channel. I tried YouTube Live on my previous channel, and it was okay. It was all right using the YouTube app. But let's. I'm here, to help everyone out there, about the all this talk about the Waymo takeover, the robotaxi takeover in the country. As many of you know, I'm SFDriver. I'm here in San Francisco, and this is my home market. And San Francisco is the headquarters of Waymo, which is owned by Google. So they're right here. And sometimes out there on social media, I'll get these. I'll read these posts. They're out there really anxious about how the robo taxis are taking over the country. They're expanding. They're talking about how in Los Angeles they're going to take over in the thousands. They're headed over to Austin, Texas. They're going to Miami, this and that. They're just going to take over and they're going to replace us. What are they going to do? And look, being here on the ground here in San Francisco, and this is the headquarters, and that's just not really what's going on here in San Francisco. People think there's thousands of Waymo cars. They're in the few hundreds in San Francisco, the headquarters of Waymo. And I personally believe that it is not logistically feasible for a company like Waymo to expand in the thousands even here in San Francisco. And I've covered another video of why that's the case. And and one of the number one issues with running a robotaxi fleet is just the infrastructure costs. Okay, they have to maintain their lots, parking lots, which are kind of like a military base. And I'll show you. I'm right outside one of their main headquarters here in San Francisco, watching the cars go in and out. It's just a huge cost involved to make that operate. And Waymo operates at a net loss every quarter, and they're subsidized by Google. So let me go out here, spend a few minutes. It's loud because we're under a highway, pretty much under an overpass. So, but I'm going to show you why it's not realistic for Waymo to expand in the thousands. Let's check it out. Okay. So right here is the main entrance to Waymo's parking lot. And as you can see, it's set up kind of like a military base, with the black fenced out. And then you have barbed wire right on top of that. There's security guards all over. And this is Waymo's operations. You'll see the Waymo cars just drive. They're gonna drive in here. That door will swing open. Just before I came out, 3 cars just came in succession. Went in there, and you have security guards roaming around. And right inside, there's the support staff for Waymo to service the car, clean the car, and do all kinds of stuff. All those are costs related with running a robotaxi fleet. So we're here. how the fences are blacked out, as you can see. Barbed wire right on top to keep persons away. And here is a Waymo coming in, and the gate will just swing open. There's no one in the car. Sometimes there's drivers in the car that'll drive, and other times it's all autonomous. So the security guard just opened the gate and he's going to drive in. So Waymo really made an effort to keep people out of their parking lots. And I can understand that. You'll have people that'll vandalize the cars, break in. Okay. And in this parking lot, they can hold just a few hundred cars, not in the thousands. Okay. Because if Waymo wanted to, they can scale up to the thousands, but they have not. And I'm sure they have their reasons why. And one of those reasons, number one reasons, are the costs of running increasing the fleet in the thousands. It's just not feasible. Another Waymo car just drove through, just entered. You know. Yeah, I just wanted to show you a glimpse of the operations here, and why it's not really feasible to run a fleet here in San Francisco. Let me head back to the car and wrap up the video. Okay, it's loud outside, so, but in order for Waymo to even turn a profit, there's the cost of the vehicle and the maintenance required of those vehicles before they even make any money. And then two, it's their headquarters. Just look at this. There's one going in, one right after the other. This last car here, there's actually a human driver in the car. Okay. So these are the costs for Waymo. From what I've read, they believe that eventually in the future, the cost of their technology will decrease. As they expand the fleet, the cost, of their sensors and so forth will decrease. There's another one coming in. Okay. So those are factors, is the costs for the vehicles and the technology. But what the other costs that's not going to come down are their actual infrastructure. As you can see, they have to maintain a parking lot and a lot of support staff associated with that, which will just add to the cost before they even make any money. So and I know the competitor, General Motors, when they were running Cruise, it was advertised that they were losing like 1.2 billion every quarter for their operation. And in the past year alone, the losses was $5 billion, and General Motors just could not sustain that, and they ceased their operations. So that's where we're at. So hopefully you guys will find this video informative, and tone down the rhetoric that robotaxis are here to take over. Okay, catch you in the next one.